Welcome, everybody. Let's get it started. Welcome to the Nerdy Effect.
It's the Nerdy Effect.
It's the Nerdy Effect 8.0.
8.0.
The Nerdy Effect, one of my favorite shows. It's the Nerdy Effect 8.0.
Well, one of my favorite shows that I've ever seen. Goes back to the sky and he's never mean. He's super creative and he's always on screen. He's really funny, you know what I mean? It's the
8.0.
Nerdy Effect, one of my favorite shows. It's the Nerdy Effect
8.0.
Circle to the homies, make it la la la. Come and tune in with the cool sky. It's all fun and games, even though we're all strange. Doesn't matter, whatever you want. Come and join the stream. Nerd things are cool here, no need to worry. All countries are welcome, you ain't gotta flurry. Comic books and video games are just a tip. Hashtag the side sheet because he hates list. Wait for Jizzy break cause he know it's coming. Blue pants and the haters go and start running. Mondays and Fridays, you need to check them out. 7 p.m. Eastern time. It's the Nerdy Effect.
8.0.
Nerdy Effect, one of my favorite shows. It's the Nerdy Effect
8.0.
Nerdy Effect, one of my favorite shows, and it's great.
This is 8.0.
Who goes there? Who dare dwells in my vault? That's right. That is right. Negan in space? Let me check my watch, Lady Bells. It's time for you to get a lesson. Nerdy, I tried Bang energy drink today, and it was freaking amazing. Oh, you got yourself a Bang. How do you feel? Do you feel like accomplished? Do you feel American? Welcome everyone to the Nerdy Effect. I am super duper late tonight, but that's how it is when it is.
Yeah, you know that I am the macho madness, but you are the cream of the crop. Oh, yeah.
Lady Bells, 29 months. Might as well throw this out there as well. Lady Bells, you have been literally like the Santa Claus this month, and I can't thank you enough. Thank you very much. 29 months, damn. So it's X-rated show. No, Dan, it's not. But Sarah, thank you so much for the raid. I always call it a host, but it was definitely a raid. Thank you very much. Great to see you. Hopefully you get some sleep. Hopefully you made it through my long-ass intro. And if not, it's great to see you. Coffee table. Thank you so much for stopping in. Who's peeking? Who is that peeking in the emote there? I thought you were going to do evil boss chair swivel. I'm not an evil boss. I'm just a vault dweller. Oh, I forgot to strap my collar. Hang on. There we go. What's going on, game man? Merpity, I see ya. I see ya. Not me. Merpity with the little why so serious? So I was in the costume shop today, and I actually saw a decent Joker outfit, and I got to thinking, I've sort of technically done one of those, but I've never done like full Joker outfit, and I thought about it, but like it was said, I am more of a Fallout slut than a Joker slut, so I had to get the full on outfit. This is of course from Fallout 4, one of the greatest games ever to be made, played. It is fantastic. Check it out. Vault 101. That's right. I am not strapped inside of a giant wacky whale inflatable or inflamed tube man tonight. Dope, technically true. And I do have a chance to actually put my Pip-Boy on. Usually it sits right there in that voided cavity back there. And no, that is not a green screen. At least I don't think. It might be. We never know. But yeah, this is my Pip-Boy. And I do have a case for it somewhere, but don't ask. Yes, I finally got it. We're watching Saw Spiral for the first time. Pause and say hi. Yes, go watch. I have not seen it yet. It's on my to-watch list. But yes, it's got to be good, right? It's got to be good. It was good. The blue one, the berry one, I think. Oh, you're talking about the Bang energy drink. Well, hell yeah. Did they have other flavors, or was it just that? Just that one? Sorry. Because I'm late, I didn't even make a post, so I got to do this. There we go. Fallout for what? Crawl out to the Fallout, baby. Video game. Fallout 4. Fallout franchise. All that jazz. But yeah, this thing, it actually, it's technically supposed to hold your phone, and then you download the app, and then you can actually interact with it. But the standard menu, you can turn the dials, and you can make it look cool, and the power button still lights up. I don't know if you guys can see that. Yeah, right there. So far, so good. Good. I think you could pull off Cesar Romero Joker. Yes, because basically this season I've refused to shave my facial hair completely. Typically, when I do a costume, when I do a cosplay, I go all in. If it requires me to shave everything, I usually do. But this year, with my lack of streaming and all that jazz, I've decided, no, these characters are just going to have a beard. Now, when I say beard, it's whatever this monstrosity that grows on my face is technically a beard. But in true man fashion, most men would be like, that's not a beard. That's what I grow by 2 a.m. Fallout 76, no. Yes, others I will try. About £2 80 pence, so quite expensive. £2 and 8. That's a very heavy can of Bang. That's super heavy. Damn. And I don't know if this light. It still does light up. My Nuka Quantum. That's right. Got the Nuka Quantum with my Fallout Pip-Boy. Let me see if I can do a good. There we go. Yeah. It's gonna be my screenshot. So yes, I am late tonight. I do apologize. How was everybody's week? That's heavy. It's not fluorines. Are you sure? Cheaper than Red Bull. Oh, that's definitely true. And Red Bull's in a can this big. At least Bang, you feel like you're getting your whole buck worth. So how was your week? It's Friday. It's finally Friday. That's an old school term that I used to do in here. It's finally Friday. How was your work week? How was your week in general? Maybe you had vacation. Maybe you said, screw it, I'm not going to the job today, and I don't blame you at all. Red Bull is £1.69. Right, but what's the fluid ounces? You guys don't use ounces. What's the fluid inside versus each can? That's what I'm saying. You got to think, I don't think they use ounces. Pretty sure. I don't know. Metric. But yeah. So can size is this much for a Bang. This much. You're getting more. Damn, that's $5 a can. Yeah, Red Bull, they want them to be wired, so it's super cheap. Friday, yes, it's fully torque. That's right. Anybody, if it's Friday, you can just do #Friday and let everybody know exactly where you're at across the board. I will post them tomorrow. Can't think this late at night. What are you talking about? It's morning. It ain't night. It's night where I'm at. It's morning where you're at. Was good. Just got back into RPG Maker Murmurf. So I'll be working on my game this weekend. I don't know what MV is. Murmurf. Oh, I better turn this off. Otherwise my Nuka Quantum's going to go out of style. But yes, I was a huge Fallout consumer. I want to say, I think officially it was 30-something days worth of hours were put into that game by me. I don't know how many hours are in 30 days, but that's what I did. So, Thaya! Good to see you. How are you doing this evening? Hopefully you're doing well. And I do have a plethora of things to show you. of all different types of fandoms tonight. We're not just going to stick with Fallout stuff that I have. I don't have anything new Fallout. Since Fallout 76 was such a bomb, they're really trying to rework how they're doing their games, so they're not releasing a lot of merchandise, sadly. 20 ounces, $5, which would be $3.64. Damn! Wow. So, that's not too bad. It's really not that bad. It's a program that's used to make video games. It's on PC, Switch, PS4. Interesting. What game are you making? Like, what are you trying to make? 720 hours is 30 days. Okay, it was something like that. It was like I think it was over 720 hours, but anyway. Esky Beats is posting links. Look at him just flexing. Fantasy RPG. So, magic and butt stuff, right? Anytime I think of fantasy and DMK's around, it's always magic and butt stuff. It's the bang I had. Oh, you're just showing all your bangs. I see how it is. Esky, how are you doing? I know it's super late, but how the hell are you? But yeah, so the second thing about tonight, that I was so worried about doing is I need to finish this Yum box that I started on Wednesday. The reason is because I only got through 2 objects because I was trapped inside of a giant wacky whale inflatable R inflatable tube man. Eggnog! Wait, what? Your fantasy is... Wait, magic, butt stuff, and eggnog? Prince Adam of Eternia. Back there. He's bang. Prince Adam, good to see you. How are you doing? But yeah. Also, how much for the drink? How much for the bang, and then how much for the drink? I almost broke. No, I am right here. No. I was referring to Eternia being back there. That's technically the Eternia shelf right there. So, no, you are there. Eternia's back there. Doing great. Cannot sleep as usual. And I got to see the misses at 7 a.m. Wait. And I go to see the misses at 7 a.m. So about 4 hours. You're just going to stay awake and just drink Bang energy drink? Oh, wow. Just be, hi, I'm here to see you. It's good to see you. Nice drink. Want a Bang? Ironically, I think it was Sarah Jazz at TwitchCon, the last real TwitchCon. She was there and she was streaming, and she says, "Oh, I'm going past the Bang Girls," and it was probably 5 or 10 girls dressed in Bang energy drink stuff, like merchandise or whatever, and it was literally the Bang Girls. So it's ironic that we're talking about this. I will try and stay awake. I died by Skeletor's hands. No, we will bring you back to life. Quick, Esky, mouth to mouth. Moist, Vault Boy, yes. Vault Boy, more like Vault Dweller is more so. I'm not technically the boy because I would have a giant. I was gonna almost said giant head, but I already have one of those. But giant yellow hair that sticks up and swooshes. I'd rather stay dead. No. Trust me, it's fantastic. It's fantastic. It's weird. I live in a little town and we get Bang here. He's terrifying. Wait, we have a ghost in the chat? No. Well, it is spooky season. We might technically. He's more like Fallout Man. I'm Vault Dweller. And this outfit is very itchy. You know me. That sounds like a good idea. I'm going to put it on paper and then order the costume right away. And when it shows up, it's going to go on a shelf until I'm ready to wear it no less than 5 minutes before I push start. Ta-da! Here we are. Transfer the fiery snowman. I don't know why. Why are you setting a snowman on fire? All right, so let me get back into this box. So on Wednesday, we started to go to the country of Turkey for all their treats and all that kind of stuff, but it was very difficult for me to eat. So there's the little sticker that comes with it, and this is all from Universal Yums. And Universal Yums makes a subscription box that's delivered to your house, and what it does is it takes snacks and treats and chips and cookies and all kinds of stuff from one specific country, and puts them in a box, and then you get to try them. And then through this pamphlet, it actually lets you learn about them, where they come from, their origin, what they're made of, things like that. As of now, I've got, I think, 4 more to go, something like that. But we started on turkey, and because I was trapped in a giant inflatable, I didn't get a chance to read anything about it. So we're going to start with these. Now, these have been open for a day and a half. So we're going to try them again, but this time we can actually kind of see it. So this is crispy triltikial effasamon taco summer. And I remember these smelling very, like, rough. And they still kind of do. They smell like, it smells like feet that's been soaked in an old mattress. V-Twin, thank you so much. The flavor of the bang was called Blue Raz. That sounds good. Fallout 3, where's my Fallout? Fallout 4, where's my son? Fallout 76, where's my refund? Ha! Take that, DMK. But yeah, it kind of smells like old feet on a wet mattress. Is kind of what the sense is. So they're sort of like Ritz crackers, like kind of like a Ritz. It's very strong. You're right. I did forget about the trivia. We'll do that. But I want to get caught up on the 2 that I opened. It's actually not. It's not terrible. It's very strong flavors. I can't tell you I can't describe the flavors to you. I'm sorry. I wish that I could, but I cannot. Did you just coffee table just Buddy Christ you? Old feet on a wet mattress. That's an oddly specific scent. Hey, who you gonna believe, right? Me. They're actually not that bad. They're very different. They are a very different type of crisp chip, whatever you want to call it. It's got an interesting flavor. It's very strong, but it's not pungent enough to turn me off. So this is gonna go in a.
You want to give a gift? Well, the fish sticker's got a gift for you. It's called the Tartar Sauce Special.
Oh yeah! Thank you so damn much. Seriously, gifting your first ever 1-tier sub to Coffee Tables. That's awesome. Thank you very much, Thalia. That's awesome. Coffee, now you can deliver everyone the Nerd Circle. Or, if you want to, you can praise Fred Durst. And let's be honest. It's Friday. We should all praise Fred Durst tonight. Come on. We did it for the Nookie. Come on, the Nookie. Come on, the Nookie. And, if that's not good enough, what do we do? What do we do through the week? Through the work week? We keep on rolling, rolling, rolling. That's what we do. That is why we praise Fred Durst. Praise be to him. To him be Fred. I won't be here long. I just took some Benadryl. You feeling okay? You okay? You okay, Vid Twin? You need a hug? Esky Beats throwing up his Blockbuster card. What movie are you going to rent tonight? What movie are you going to rent tonight? All right, so let me read about these chips. So these are Barahat spiced cracker chips, seasoned with Turkey's famous spice blend. Airplane! I like it. Esky, hang on. Hang on. Don't look at my butt. Don't you worry, Esky. We actually have that in stock tonight for you on VHS. There you go, sir. Your rental is due back in 3 days. Otherwise, it's a late fee, okay? All right, here you go, buddy. All right. Nice butt. Stop looking at my butt. Throw it on a cracker. Turkey spice. Pants. Oh, yes. These damn allergies are bad right now. I'm sorry to hear that, man. Get some sleep. I actually finally bought a couple tokens. That's usually to Cocky's thing. The Buddy Christ warranted a sub. I love it. I love it. No pants. VHS was the best. Yeah. Yeah. But again, if you are new here, if you're just lurking, hanging out, I am the Nerdy Effect, and I have absolutely everything. I put that out there right now. I extend the challenge to all of Twitch. Go there. See if they have Airplane on VHS. They don't. They don't. All right, let's read about this. Thalia, again, thank you very much. Do you love plain, boring snacks? Well, if so, you're going to seriously hate these cracker chips. Every cranny of these rigid rounds is packed with baharat, a blend of spices that is insanely popular across the Middle East and especially in Turkey. In fact, you'll hear locals describe spicy hot food by saying baharati, which means seasoned with spices. Like many traditional spices and multicultural roots, baharat ingredients differ from place to place. Turkish baharata, usually contains some mix of onion powder, parsley, garlic, thyme, and paprika. If you understand the foot smell now. It's mixed into condiments, incorporated into hundreds of meat, veggies, recipes, and served atop tables. Blah, blah, blah. There you go. Do you have the steel bookcase of the second G.I. Joe movie? No. We're not getting into Pacifics now, okay? We're not getting into... You're not getting into, like, oh, do you have, like, the Laserdisc version of this? No, we're not getting into that. And you got to show the Blockbuster card. See, that's the deal. See, V-Twin over there, you with your damn Benadryl. Esky Beats presented his Blockbuster card, and then he said, I would like to rent Airplane. Boom. It just so happens to be very rare that I just saw that I have Airplane, like when I was rearranging some stuff, so that's why I knew where it was. That's one of the bad parts of living in the country. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. All right. I have it. Hey, V-Twin. You're going to brag. You got to brush your shoulder off. Do you have Fallout 76? Unfortunately. All right. So the other thing that I opened the other night was these. And these were absolutely fantastic. These are the watermelon gummies. And I can't remember the beginning part. I don't know where the... Yeah, Bebeto watermelon. And these were fantastic. I'm gonna have another one. I'm gonna. How are you doing tonight, Thalia? Are you cooking? What are you doing? These are nice. It's got a good solid flavor. Like, tastes like watermelon, but not that fake watermelon. Nice coating of sugar. Oh yeah, fat kid dream. They look good. Bebeto is great. I have Fallout 76 also, but I got it for free. And you can play it on your phone. That's awesome. No, I bought it, I think, day of. I think I bought it day of. So, these are Turkish sour watermelon gummies. Turkey's the most mouth-puckering watermelon. Since 1967, raise your hand if you're alive in 1967. Put your damn hands down. The city of Diyarbakir has hosted Turkey's annual Watermelon and Culture Festival. Because it's watermelons that are the country's biggest and juiciest. Ooh. Annual attendees flock there to taste them and then to check out the sculptures carved out of watermelon and watermelon weighing contests and even watermelon beauty contest. That I want to see. We think that you'll like these because they're so darn cute, and they are. They're actually really good. These are awesome. These are like top-notch stuff. But it's sugar gummies. Do you have Mario Kart for the SNES? I do. And you showed the Blockbuster card. Damn it. Fine. But only because I like coffee. For the SNES, not just the case, but the actual game. All right, none of that. Ooh, sour. Are you crawling out of my ass? Oh, Lethal. Look at this photograph. I took it in Lethal's ass. Nursing a hangover. Yesterday was our Friday. Mistakes were made. What were you drinking? I guess I better... I'm sorry. Let's slow it down. Let's see if we can get Lady Bells back in here. Hey, Lady Bells. It's good to see you. We gotta tone this date down because Thalia's got a hangover. That's right. Don't you worry, Thalia. We're all here for you. Need a foot massage? Dan Frode's got you covered. Need some Canadian treats? Trans Cowboys got you. Need you someone to invade your trash can? Lethal will be there. Sorry. See, you took pictures in there. I did. I need to get the rest of the steelbook cases for the Fast and Furious movies. I don't have the steelbook cases for you. Yes, you do. Get on that right now.
Hosted.
Always. Well, what was that? What the hell was that? I didn't even get a notification. What the hell was that? I don't know what that was. That was scary. Are you a butt doctor? They take pictures in there. Hugging my brother. Fatality. Good to see thee. Mario Carter's the best. Hey, what's going on, boss? Good to see you. Hugging my boo. Damn it, Jizzy. All right. So we read about those. We got to do some facts. Got to do some facts about Turkey. See? Showed coffee table, the SNES game. Still in shock. Can't even speak. All right, here we go. Trivia about the country of Turkey. Let's see here. Locals in a village of Koskoy communicate by A, hissing the snakes. Hissing the snakes sounds like, never mind. B, using walkie-talkies. C, beating on drums. Or D, whistling like birds. Turkey is good with mashed taters and gravy. Oh my God, I hadn't seen that since I was in elementary school. It's beautiful. Did you Van Terminator the turkey? You know I did. Right? I even had the chair. See the chair Skelly's sitting on? Oh yeah. I came in on ASMR and I got hot and bothered. Hello everybody. Hi, Dr. Fatality. I almost got 2 though, 4 out of 2 though 4. But bills were due. I hate bills. Nah, just don't pay bills. Just be like me. I finally opted for hair of the dog, vitamin water, and Tylenol didn't cut it. Oh, I understand. Sometimes when you have a hangover, you just got to keep drinking, and that way you're too drunk to notice you have a hangover. That's a pro tip, by the way, Thalia. Feel free to use that. I love the costume, but it feels so lackluster after being stuck in a giant red sun. What are you talking about, Meest? This is a phenomenal damn outfit. Like, I feel like I'm going to space with Jeff Bezos or something. I don't know why, but like, yeah, it's a Fallout suit, but it kind of doubles as, hanging out with William Shatner. I don't. Maybe that's just me. Meest, they can't all be me suffocating inside of a giant tube. Okay, sometimes you got to have something nice and easy. It's choking me. See, look, now I feel better. Damn, bro. Damn, Meest, you're a hard one to please, dude. Seriously, just bust. Fatality, I've been a bad boy. No. All right. Sorry, back to it. Locals in the village of Kuskoy communicate by A, hissing like snakes. B, using walkie-talkies. C, beating on drums. Or D, whistling like birds. You're the new number 1. That is question 4. The answer is A, B, C, and D. There you go. There. Is hair of the dog grapefruit juice and vodka? Ooh. William Shatner is 90. He doesn't look that old. I think he's 91, actually. I think he just had a birthday. Anyway, the answer is D, whistling like birds. Go to the Turkey's northern Pontiac Mountains, and you'll hear plenty of tweeting. For 3 centuries, locals have used whistling versions of Turkish called kusdil, or bird language, to communicate over long distances. Okay. All right. Per capita, Turkey is the world's largest consumer of what? A, coffee. B, persimmon. C, rice. Or D, tea. Spanking! Or with a paddle, get your ass. What did Spock find on the toilet? Captain's log. Oh, Bosk! Oh, that's true. Probably one of those set toilets that doesn't flush. I had to go, Jim. All right. Read it again. Per capita, Turkey is the world's largest consumer of A, coffee, doubtful, B, persimmon. Oh! Anytime I say persimmon, I gotta break wind. C, rice, or D, tea. Now, I don't know this answer, but I'm gonna go ahead and say not coffee because, I don't know, America's really big and Turkey is really small and America drinks a lot of coffee, so not a chance. Persimmon, I don't know, maybe? Rice, probably not. Have you heard of China? So, probably not. D, tea? I don't know. Esky Beats is in here, and that dude probably like bathes in tea, so I don't know. First interracial kiss on TV wasn't actually that. First interracial kiss on TV wasn't actually that. It was William Shatner and Michelle McNichols. Life energy to stay looking younger. Oh, sorry, that's Nichelle Nichols. Misa's hurting my brain this evening. Somebody open a freaking window. They love their coffee, so yeah, they would have to like everybody. I don't know what the population of Turkey is, but it ain't close to the United States. And the United States drink a lot of coffee. Pretty sure Brazil does too. I've been to Turkey. Marmons. They're baiting you. It's everything except B. My Auntie Eartha Kitt, no Turkish. All right, the answer is D, tea. The UK might be famous for its tea-rific tendencies, and China might be the tea's birthplace, but no one outsips the Turks. The average citizen savors 7 pounds in a single year. That's actually not that much. That's 3 more than the Brits. See, that's what you get, Esky. You need to up your tea game. You're letting Turkey out drink you. What especially is surprising is the tea only became popular in Turkey in the last century as inexpensive alternatives to coffee. And yet today, no Turkish house guest goes without being offered a cup of tea. So there you go. Tea. I'm surprised at that. Me too. I knew it wasn't coffee. And rice? No way. Absolutely no way. China and Japan are outdoing the rice and probably the rest of the world. Specifically China. Camel sex, another oddly specific smell. Fatality gets your ass. Hey, Baron. Good to see you, buddy. All right, let's do one more, and then we'll get back into stuffing weird stuff in my mouth. All right. Here we go. It's been illegal to blank in Turkey since 1925. A, play jump rope. Well, that's just dangerous. B, eat pork more than once a week. That's probably a safe bet. C, wear a fez hat. I'm shocked. Or D, drive on the right side of the road. Well, you can't throw something random in there like that. Wank in public. Oh, you're right. SQ Beats is doing it right now. Put a nick on the donkey. No. It's got to be one of those 4. I don't even know where we're at here. No, this one. Okay. I like the little driving turtle. Where do you get a driving turtle? D, drive on the road. I love the little driving turtle. I'm behind the wheel and I'm a turtle. All right. Here we go. It's been illegal to blank in Turkey since 1925. Play jump rope, eat pork more than once a week, wear a fez hat, or drive on the right side of the road. The answer, Nerdy, do you want a balloon? Hell yes. Fez, I'm going to do it. The answer is C, wear a fez hat. Yep. Wearing the fez has been banned in Turkey since 1925. Why the ban? When Mustafa Kemal Atatürk founded the Turkish Republic in the early 20th century, he sought to reform and replace many of the symbols of the defunct Ottoman Empire. The fez was one of those symbols. That actually makes a lot of sense. All right, so let's move on down and put some more weird stuff, because this box was packed full of stuff. The previous box was not. Fez is my favorite character. Wrong Fez. All right, here we go. Next up is Cocoa Cream Cookies, Lush Mosaic. Ooh, new. And with all this stuff, I have to check the expiration date because it could probably kill me. Not only is it Fern, it's expired. So I gotta make sure that we're following eating regulations here. Oh, wait, there it is, right there. I got till next year. We're good to eat. Lush means lovely here. Foreign exchange student, thank you. Thank you. Is there a Turkish delight? I don't know. I try not to look ahead. I try to sort of just reach in and grab something that's close to the top. So I really don't know what's next. You can really taste the chutney. All right. So there it is. Looks like a little spiral. And apparently it's got some goo in the inside of it. There we go. It does have some goo inside of it. It's nutty. Huh. I can catch a bullet with my teeth. Later, Baron. Have a good night. You know what? Not bad. Not bad at all. It's got nice chocolate vanilla mixture. The cream on the inside is not overpowering. It's actually a very delightful snack. That's actually really good. It's got some garbled. It's got like a looks like tiramisu. Now it doesn't have that kind of a taste to it, but yeah, it's not bad. It's like eating freezer burnt mystery meat. I heard nuts. Lady Bells, how was your day? It's actually not bad. These are actually really nice. They're not, the flavor is not overpowering at all. It's basically just chocolate, vanilla, and I don't want to say hazelnut, but there's some kind of like, it's got like a nutty hit to it. Maybe almond? I'm not sure. All right, let's read about it. Tiramisu, get your ass. All right. Cocoa cream mosaic cookies featuring Turkish tahini, hazelnut, and cocoa. My day was ridiculous. What is that parrot doing? I like it. Nerdy, where the hell do you get these foreign snacks from? Yumbox. You mean D's? Can't wait for my Vegemite. It's salty. All right. Take a bite of this cookie and you'll taste rich, smooth cocoa filling unlike any you've ever had before. I doubt it. I've eaten deodorant. And there are a few reasons for that. Tahini is a traditional Turkish paste of ground sesame seeds. That's it. I told you it was something else. I guess the hazelnut actually imprinted on my tongue, but I knew there was something else, something nutty. Sesame seeds. And I know it's not a nut, but everybody knows what those taste like. Sesame seeds as a touch of earthiness. Haha. And that creamy nuttiness, that's hazelnut, of which Turkey is #1 producer of. Mix these two Turkish specialties into rich chocolatey goodness, and you have an extraordinary cookie. Bam! Just one bite only. Well, I'm not going to sit here and just eat all this. What am I? A really super popular Twitch streamer that's going to eat ramen noodles on there while 3,000 people just give them subs all night? No! I'm going to eat it, describe it, and move on. Like, has anybody stumbled upon those? The hell? What is all this ramen coming from? Seriously. Like, they're like the chat is going by like somebody spun the wheel on Wheel of Fortune or something, just and they're just like, it's really good. Yeah. Oh, there's chat here? I don't care. Sub to me. Sub to me. Anyway, sorry. I got a little ranty there. I literally spent an hour and a half inside of a hot tube, and this dude's over there eating ramen like, yeah, whatever. Whatever. Shut up. I'm famous. Anyway, sorry. Jizzy likes to hit it and quit it. Exactly. Bam! I gotta go. I made it. Good job, X-Files. Give yourself a gold star. But not 2. You only get 1. Nerdy, I've been here for almost 2 years. Are you proud of me? Baron, I'm hella proud of you. In fact, I'm giving you an extra stick of butter tonight. Extra butter! All right. Moving on. We're going to Auto Nuts. Lady Bells perks up. Auto Nuts. Or yellow chickpeas. Koalash, get your koala. What? Damn, it's been 3.5 years. Nuts. Yes, it's Nerdy After Dark. Oh, this is... Wow, that smells like, I don't know, sawdust or something. Auto Nuts. Auto Nuts. It has a very, like, sawdusty smell. Well, that's weird. It tastes like kind of like peanut butter. It tastes like... Wait, that's not peanut butter. What the fuck? Ah! No, it's not corn nuts. Corn nuts are like, they have like taste. Auto Nuts more than meets the eye. Does not follow. Damn. I don't know. When I first bit into it, it kind of tastes like peanut butter. It kind of tastes like chunky peanut butter. A little. And then it turned to like flavorless salt. Does that make sense? That doesn't make any sense. But like flavorless salt. Like, it's gritty, but like your tongue starts to dry up, and then it's like cardboard. I don't know. It's weird. These are, oh, they're vegan. Well, that explains it. All right, here we go. Turkey's flavorful, guilt-free obsession, salted roasted chickpeas. You can walk down a Turkish street without seeing a bag of lebetils or roasted chickpeas hanging from stall roofs. Roasted in a special oven to make them non-greasy, soft, and creamy, these chickpeas are absurdly popular. Almost said powerful. The only difficulty is choosing what flavor to savor. Some are hot and spicy, other types are seasoned with dried cloves, and others are slathered in sugar. Should have sent the sugar. But sometimes, simple is best, as salty nuttiness over the downright addictive lebebel will prove. Hey, the ingredients, chickpea and salt. That's it. That's all that's in this. Wow. I saw a chickpea on a side. No! Wait. No. I was just noticing. I think this is the first time I've been subbed before I followed. Hey, you know what? Sometimes you got to change stuff up. You know, sometimes you got to, drive down the road before you get in a car. You got to try. You got to try. Maybe Teen Wolf, get up on top of that thing.
Say hallelujah. Say hallelujah. Hallelujah. Say hallelujah. Say hallelujah. Say hallelujah. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. 11 herbs and spices in every bite. That's right, herbs. So no, this is like the worst thing in this whole box. But if that's saying it, this is a pretty good box. All right, let's move on. Our next piece is tahani halva. Yes. Step right up and get your talhani halva. You want your talhani halvad? Well, this one's vanilla. These are from Turkey. X-Files. Talhani halva. Vanilla. It's storming in Memphis. That's a country song, isn't it? All right. I didn't check the expiration date on the chickpeas. Oh, last year. Seems like some kind of massage. Ooh. This says vanilla, so I definitely want to check this out. Best before February 2023. Damn, this is a preserve. Sorry I was away. Which? Hallelujah. That's tahini. I made alioli with tahini. What? Oh, it's solid white. Okay. Out of all the colors I thought this might be, solid, crusty dog turd white is not what I was going to picture. Oh, man, this one's been out in the sun for too long. You're about to bust the crust on it and get it stuck in your shoes. Oh, no, it smells like coconut. Oh, wait. It smells like mothballs and coconut. Nerd Effect sponsored by Tahani and now Windows 11. Yeah, that'd be awesome. Chicken Country. I do not want to eat this. You know it's bad when I don't want to put something in my mouth. It's definitely turd brown inside. Oh, I bet it is too. Mothballs. I'm just trying to give you guys what I'm smelling. It's like coconut and mothballs. I'm not kidding. What's going on, Red? Good to see you, dude. All right, here we go. Oh. I don't want to look at you guys. Oh. It's it has the consistency of a wasp nest. Like, you ever stepped on a wasp nest and you can sort of like hear the soft crunchiness? Does that make sense? Like this, it's like a soft crunchy of a wasp nest. That when you bite into it, it's all crumbly, but as you start to chew it, it turns hard like caramel. But it's not caramel. It's coconut and mothballs. You need fatality. Get up. I'm just being honest. Like, how do you describe something you're eating to someone who can't actually taste it? Like, try to do that. It's very difficult. Oh, this is awful. This is awful. I can't even tell you. It doesn't taste like vanilla at all. It's a Turkish deodorant consistency. No, deodorant was better. All right. Vanilla tahini halva. Turkey's crumbly sesame sugar tradition. In Turkey, it doesn't get more iconic than halva. The extraordinary crumbly ground sesame confection locals have been loving since the 11th century. Yeah, before they had taste buds and meat. A famous enthusiast was Suleiman the Magnificent, the Ottoman Empire's longest reigning sultan. He built a special kitchen next to his place called the Halvahane, or House of Halva, whereat at least 30 versions of halva were produced, including the tahini version in your box. It turned out not only to be the Sultan's favorite, but the favorite of the entire empire. And it might be your next favorite from the box. I doubtful. So it says, contains sesame seeds, sugar, mono, and diglyceriates, sponera, root extract, citric acid, artificial flavors. Tahini is awesome salad dressing. What's with the sesame? What's with all these sesames? You're gonna get mono, apparently. How'd you get the kissing disease? Oh, I just ate a box from Turkey. I know you did. Did you get in there with your tongue? You know it. Oh! Nerdy, you got that deodorant clip on the computer? I'm sure it's readily available somewhere. Ugh.
Sorry, I don't know that one.
Settle down. All right, well, that was awful. All right, so we got 2 more things. Well, this is going to be interesting. So this is from Elvin. Ooh! Today Snowball with coffee Cahelvel. It's a snowball. Snowball coffee Cahelva. Sesame Street candy. Oh, where does this expire? Hopefully now, so I don't have to eat it. This has no expiration date. It lives forever. Snowballs are forever. Oh, wait, here it is. Best before February. Damn. Today, snowball. Tomorrow, poop ball. Interesting. Snowball fight! You know what? That smells like a coffee shop. Like a fancy coffee shop. Like Starbucks. It really does. It smells like a coffee shop. That's awesome. Like Twinkies. No, like Snowballs. It legit smells like a coffee shop. Oh, I love it. I want a candle that smells like that. Look at this thing. That's a big honka honka. Oh my God. I have a feeling this is gonna create a mess when I bite into it, so I'm gonna hold it over my butt. I'm gonna. All right, here we go. I wish it didn't have coconut. It's actually really good. It's actually really good. It's got a nice like chocolate inside, a little cream there. The outer shell is like covered in coffee and vanilla. It adds that coconut, which I don't really like coconut. But this is actually it's actually really good. Like, I don't hate the coconut in it. So that's a double plus. Moist. Let's coconut and coffee snowball cake. Speckled with Turkey's famous coffee beans. Look into the bottom of a Turkish coffee cup and you'll see something unusual. Tons of powdered beans. Turkish coffee is specifically made with unfiltered coffee beans, which are ground to a fine powder and simmered with sugar water in a long-handled pot called a seve. The result, a supremely thick, rich, and aromatic coffee. That's like this yum, and the coffee beans make Turkey's special coffee. So to do a real coffee flakes make the white chocolatey coconut cake supremely rich and decadent. It is. There you go, right there. There's a little bit of deodorant eating for you. If you want to see probably the most extreme thing I've ever put in my mouth, it's this. This one right here. Sugar water. Sorry, hang on. That sounds good. It is. It actually is really good. Would you try to eat a breaded scorpion? They are big in Asia. Well, I know that Delve keeps threatening to send me a tarantula. Full moist. So yeah, the snowball is actually really good. Like, again, I don't like the coconut part, but it really is, it's sort of a secondary flavor at this point. That thing is phenomenal. That's a great little dessert. The coffee, like the coffee that's actually built into it, awesome. So the last thing we have is a little yum bag. Fatality says he's going to open a coffee shop soon. I want a cup of Fatality's coffee. All right. So we got some little treat snacks in here. I almost said tree snacks. We got some tree snacks. One and Dennis is praising. Dennis, praise be to him and all. Oh, Dennis, check it out. Now, my outfit tonight is not exactly skin tight, but it's pretty damn close, sir. So I do kind of feel you. You know, I kind of got the feel. Where's my? I gotta find my weapon here. There we go. All right, we're ready to go now. Yes, and I'm wearing socks this evening. All right. One and Dennis. All right, so the last two we have, one of it is toffee mastic. Oh my God, soft candy with mastic flavor. Look at this vault, boy. There you go, toffee mastic. Mmm. Hey, is that the Superstore? No, that's the Streamlabs. The Superstore is a better one to go to. I need to delete that one and just put only the Superstore in there because that's the better one. Hi, I'm new here. What's going on, Dallas? How the hell are you? We're eating some toffee. Yeah. How are you, Dallas? What you doing, man? You cooking up something awesome tonight? Oh God. What the? Oh, what the hell is that? Oh, God. Oh. Sipping wine and feeling fine. Oh, my, I can't eat this. It tastes like a pine tree. I'm not even joking. Oh. Oh, man. Half plastic, half mastic. It literally tastes like a pine tree. Like you were chewing on pine needles, but then it had like soap. It's like a soapy pine tree. A bar of soapy pine tree. Oh, that's not even food. Just got punched in the face with flavor. Oh, no. It's on my tongue. It's in my tongue. Mastic toffees taste a rare Turkish phenomenon. Dripping off the trees on this island of Chios, you'll find something fantastic. Mastic. While locals are obsessed with this, probably because they're on an island and they don't have awesome imports like cheeseburgers and pizza. No, they're going to eat trees. Ugh. While locals are obsessed with this gummy sap and all its refreshing piney glory. I told you it was a pine tree. They will put anything from liqueurs to food to cosmetics. Most of the world doesn't even know it exists. That's because it's harvested almost exclusively on Chios. Hence the island's nickname, Skika Adis, or Island of Gum. Even though the island is no longer owned by the Turks, Greece claimed it in 1912, of course. The rare flavor remains a local staple. Take a bite and decide how fantastic is mastic. Really? No, absolutely not. Yeah, it tastes like a soapy pine tree. And it says piney. See, I have a fantastic palate. I can hunt out flavors with this tongue that y'all don't even know. Like, literally, I could describe that it tastes like a crunchy wasp nest. Like, you know how wasp nests, they don't like crumble when you crunch them? You know, like they kind of like they sort of, and then they kind of come back just a little. Like, that's what that other thing tasted like. Like, it had that consistency right there. I told you, a soapy pine. And they're like, this is the best. Try a pizza made from real pine beetles. Gonna wash your mouth out with pine tree. Double gross. It's sap from an evergreen tree. I've had it. Kind of gross. Who the hell eats this bloody wasp nest? Hey, we're not getting into that now. We're talking about this. Ugh. So I got one more, which is Toffix, and it's Mellow. Jeez. Toffix. Mellow. It looks like it's got like a pineapple or a kiwi or coconut. I don't know. Tree sauce. All right. Well, this one looks a little bit more edible. Okay. All right. I'm digging it. A little bit of multicolor going on. Oh, okay. waiting for it to taste like a pebble or something. Well, that's interesting. Acceptable. Has it nuts in it? This is actually pretty good. I actually like this. It's kind of
My name is Red Shed. REDDSHEDD. Red Shed.
That's true. Red, thank you so much. It tastes like a key lime pie. That's pretty much the best way I can describe it. It tastes like a key lime pie. Yeah. Oh, that's the prank calling dude, isn't it? That's the guy who calls like telemarketers or something. All right. Melon and lime chews. Wildly juicy lime meets sweet and soft melon. Turks aren't just mad about watermelons. They also love all kinds of melons, to the point where every city has a favorite. The honeydew, like Casbia melon, and the flavor of the city is inspired by the name Casbia. Meanwhile, Alakata loves the best-peckled Alenkal melon, and Kirgakik can't go without the green-spotted Kirgakik melons. Your ticket to Turkish melon mania?
Melon mania? Oh, yeah. Look at you right there, one end, Dennis. I see you. That's right. I'm looking right at you, Dennis. I can see what you're doing. And you know what? The melon always rises to the top. Oh, yeah.
These mouth-watering chews with their juicy melons inside, a zingy lime outside. Very good. Those are actually pretty awesome. Loves all kinds of melons. That's what everyone says. Rock the Casbah. It's true. It's true. It's true. So that's the end of the box. We had a dud. I mean, basically the chickpeas were dud. It tastes like sawdust. So it's not like it's not edible. It's just pointless to eat them. So this one's going to go in the middle, even though I didn't like it's going to go in the middle. These are really good. The Lushes, these were fantastic. These were up there. The Snowball is absolutely incredible. The watermelon chews, they're fantastic. The chips, while being spicy and weird and smelling like feet on an old mattress, still edible and different. Pretty much like it. The green chew, pretty damn good, out of this world. Where you get the problems are the things that are so problematic that it really defaults everything else in the box. Like all this other stuff is good or acceptable. And you get to the stuff that literally tastes like a wasp nest. I'm not kidding. This is awful. This is a big chunk of awful. And then you get the real awful, literally like eating a tree, like licking a tree. And you're like, please, may I have some more? Or whatever Escabete says. So I don't know. Those two, they're like, if they were just plain, bleh, whatever, fine. But no, those are so bad. Ugh. Yeah. You gonna hand these out on Halloween? Can you imagine? They're already opened. Hey, don't forget your chickpeas. I'm old. I'm not that old. Coffee has something for everything. You're not wrong. Well, that was an interesting trip down Turkish land. Best in the box. I would say it's a tie between the watermelon chews and the Snowball. And that Snowball, I'm telling you, that Snowball with that coffee smell, dude, out of this world. That coffee, it literally smelled like a coffee house, like a legit coffee house. It's amazing. Coffee has something for everything. Melon mania. They both look good. Pretty good. Pretty damn good. All right, so I do have some stuff. Some toys and junk and things. Let's do this because I'm not going to open it. And the only reason I bought it, what's up, Lone Wonder? Good to see you. Apparently I'm Macho Man now. I can't get the voice out of my head. Heroes, hello. Man, the kids would be pissed if he handed those out. You know it. I'm trying to figure out if you got a trim or it's the hair products you use. Your hair looks shorter. Well, there's only A or B. Either it's the lighting, which my lights are fantastic, or it's the hair, which my hair is fantastic. So, you choose. Maybe I trim my beard. You don't know. Hello, heroes. Hero mom and a half shell. Hero power. So, the only reason that I purchased this is because these are still such a hot commodity. And see, thanks X-Files. X-Files is on Tandis time where the delay is so long. Been watching but chatting with Show at the same time. Wait a minute. Are you telling me that Show is more important than saying hello? Really? All you gotta do is say hello. That's it. You'd be like, yeah, Show, it's good to see you. Hopefully you like Canadian stuff. Meanwhile, Jizzy's over here being awesome. You can go, hello. And you didn't. Fatality. Get to spanking him. All right. Coffee and pie. You Jeff Dab kids, you super fancy energy drinks. Whatever happened to coffee and pie? Thank you, J-Dub. Wow, where do you get all these emotes? Wow, coffee. I can only type from my phone. Will you say, hey, BRB, hello, spanking, what? So yeah, the only reason I picked this up is because you just can't find these. Like, even if you pre-order, sometimes you're not even guaranteed your damn pre-order. Sometimes they'll cancel it on you. So I actually found this in the wild. I don't care if I don't know who this is. If I've never seen one of their wrestling matches, I had to have it just because. So this is the only figure I have seen in the wild from AEW, All Elite Wrestling, which I don't watch, but the collector in me made me pick it up, which was Rio. Came with a championship belt, which I really dig. I love it when they have a belt that goes in there. I don't know who this is. I've never seen one of her matches. I have no clue. But the fact that it's an AEW box, I bought it. I'm like, I don't care. Everybody back up. Get away from me. I had to have it. Jizzy makes him an offer he can't refuse. Exactly. Come here, heroes. Lay across my lap. Now get somewhere and sit down. Sit on your bruises I just gave you. He's two-timing us with some other Flusy. He is. Is that Barbara Streisand? I don't think so. It's not Hocus Pocus 2. That's Bette Midler. Anyway, so this one's hard to find, and you know that these guys are going to be really damn hard to find. Yeah, it's already Series 3, and most people have never even seen these in the wild. So yeah, that's why I had to get it. I had to pick it up because you just don't see them. They're even though they're made by it's the same people who do the Fortnite characters. Jazzwares. I could not think of Jazzwares. I look it up. Rhea was the first AEW's women's champion. Well, that means that's why she's got the championship there. Boom. The figures looks like Sarah Jessica Parker. I see that. It's Xena's sister. It might be. It might very well be. So yeah, had to pick it up. Not going to come out the box just because it's more of sentimental to me that I found one in the wild. Like, again, you can't. They just don't exist because there are people who scalp that kind of stuff. They literally like I think I found it at Walmart. So what they do is they know when a shipment is going to come in. So they show up like 30 minutes early before they know. They know the schedules of the people who stock the shelves, right? So what they do is they get there 30 minutes before the shelves are going to be stocked. And as soon as they touch the pegs, they're there. They grab every single one of them. It doesn't matter. Doubles, triples, whatever the figure is, they grab them all right off, take them up, pay for them, leave, and sell them for triple on eBay. And it's totally legal. And nobody cares. And because Jazzwares is a smaller company, it's not like Hasbro, even though Hasbro still has problems, dealing with some of the Marvel Legends. But that's not the point. The point is, they're a smaller company, so they don't even have the quantity to back it all up for the demand. So either you get it or you don't. one of them looks like Kit Boogie. Yeah, that's the guy I was talking about earlier. That's the guy I was talking about. I know when the Pokemon lady stopped by my local Walmart 130 p.m., 1:30 p.m. on a Wednesday. Stay away. You crack me up when you ate the vanilla bar from Target. No, heroes. Don't be trying to backtrack like you've been here. Shit with Pokemon cards right now. Yeah, exactly. It's the same thing. The same thing X-Files said. Yeah, you can't get them. You cannot get them because people are there. They know the schedule. Either they know somebody who works at Walmart or they became friends with somebody who actually stocks the shelves and they're like, hey, let me know when this specific barcoded box shows up. And then they go ring, ding, ding, give them a $20 bill. They walk out and they make a couple $1,000s for one pack. Yeah, it's ridiculous. It's so stupid. And my problem is I don't understand it from a manufacturer standpoint. People want these. People want these AEW figures. People want these Pokemon cards, but they're just not producing them at the scale that they should. You're making it limited edition. It doesn't benefit you. It benefits the scalpers. You don't live in that world anymore. Now you live in the internet age. And basically, if one dude gets his hand on it and two dudes can't, one of those two dudes who can't get the hands on it is going to buy from the other one at triple the price. And guess who doesn't make that money? The manufacturers. It's so stupid. Like, it's literal math. It's math. And it's not even like calculus or whatever the hell Dan Frode does. Like, it's literal simple in front of you. Let's make 1 million of them. We'll sell 1 million of them. Nobody's going to get triple the price if there's a plenty for everybody. Pokemon doesn't make Jamaican porn anymore. Were they supposed to? If you wanted that bad, you'd be there. Well, Coffee, you're not wrong. And a long time ago, that probably would have been me. You know, the guy just waiting and doing all that. But honestly, I have a life. Like, I've got things I've got to do. They probably wouldn't sell if they... Wait. They probably wouldn't sell at all if they weren't scared. Well, true. I'm not backtracking. I seen you stand up with a 111 on your back. Yeah, I could do all that stuff, heroes. I could. Hey, Lady Bells, what was he eating later? And Lady Bells is like, hi, heroes, good to see you, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, heroes getting secondhand information. I saw a PS5 for, damn, $1,000 in the shop today. Yeah, same. Now, that's a little different. The PS5s are a little bit different because it's new technology. The pandemic slowed down production. It's a little different. But the problem is that Hasbro and Jazzwares, all this, they've been dealing with this stuff for the past 10 years. They get it. They have a time to get over it, and they don't. So, I know you're not heroes. Hello. That's all I want you to say. Hello. Fatality would like a Rod Gray read. I haven't done one of these in a long time. I don't know if I can. Is this Rod Gray? I don't know. Yes, it is. All right, here we go. Rod Gray read for Fatality. Here we go. Random book flip. I worked all night long. I knew I was on the verge of something big. I just didn't know what. Oh, it took me a long time to isolate the unknown gas. I don't want to make it sound too easy. I worked damn hard. Dear boy, I whispered. He flushed a little, thinking I was making fun of him. Once I had the thing isolated, I could make tests on it. You know, I guess I know. I know how helium was discovered. Don't you? Scientists made a spectrosonic reading it of on the sun before it was even guessed on the Earth's face. Once they knew once they knew it existed, they were able to find it. My work was little like that. I analyzed it. I used it on some mice we kept on hand to test the air pollution. The mice died. Thank you, Red. It's a random page. I just flip. Sometimes it's naughty. Sometimes it's, I don't know what the hell that was. Sometimes it's fart related. I can't tell you. I don't know. Lady Bells is sprayed. No. Read it backwards, you will. Scarcity makes people go crazy. You would never believe what I got offered. A rare hollow GS Go sticker. GS Go. I feel like I should know this. Using acronyms again. Coffee. What is the GSGO? Grabbing the popcorn and cuddling. And it was like GameStop here. Wait, what? Oh, you're talking about the where the PS5 was. Thank you, Red, for the fart. Appreciate that. All right, let's move on. CSGO. That doesn't help. I can put spaces in my head. Counter-Strike Global Offense. Is that a thing? What is that? I don't know what that is. Is that a thing? What is that? CSGO. Okay, maybe it is global. What is that? I don't know. I don't know. Thank you. What a nasty smell you make. It's a game on PC. Well, that makes sense. I don't have a PC. I'm not cool like that. All right, I want to show you guys something very interesting. I found this at a Goodwill. I paid $3, okay? I paid $3 for this. This is from 2003. I'm either about to take you back to your childhood or take you back to when you were like at your first job, okay? Like we're about to go back traveling here, okay? So 2003. And this thing is still sealed. And this shows you what technology has advanced from, okay? It's going to blow your mind. It really is. So nowadays, kids these days, they don't understand. They don't understand the trials that we had to go through. Because back in my day, if we wanted to listen to a song, we had to go to the radio. We had to turn the dial to listen to the song, or we had to go to our big giant CD album and pull out the CD that we wanted and put it in the CD player or our Walkman. Well, yes, everybody down here, they just turn on their phone and all the music's right there. Well, back in my day, back in 2003, I had the Quasar radio pin. Now, the packaging is a little yellowed. But yeah, it's the radio pin. Miss Napster. Now I want some cornets. All them Star Wars Black Series helmets are worth $350 now, same as the Iron Man helmet. Oh yeah, really? Radio pin, yes, from 2003. Bonus includes black and blue ink refills, 2 sets of batteries included. I bet those batteries are long. They still make those? This is 2003. This is from 2003. Look at this. Look how happy these people are. What? That looks like me trying to dance right there. Oh! 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 What the hell is one of them? MySpace. We're sorry, Tom. We didn't know what we had. It's true. Tom was there for us. Nobody's there for us on Facebook. All right, so I'm actually going to open this damn thing. FM Tuner automatically scans your next station. Retractable ballpoint pen. A pen? Pen? The hell? Nah, roll it's a peen. I don't know what you want, Esky. I don't know what you want. 2003, I graduated from high school, Germantown High School. That's right. That's right, yes. You talk like heroes, okay? It's Germantown. I'm trying to open it kind of carefully. Oh, I was going to show you guys the back, the instructions. There you go. Plug in the top of the receiver, put your pin in there, listen to it like this weird guy. He actually has my hair. AM or FM? I thought you said pen, not pen. What's the difference? Pen. I keep my pig in the pen, and then I write down what he's doing with the pen. Peen! For some reason, I'm trying to preserve this, and I don't know why. Come on. Get out of there. I want to listen to my radio. Hey. Well, they apparently didn't want anybody to get into this damn thing. That's why it's been sealed for almost 20 years. Think about that. 2003 was 18 years ago. There we go. Instructions. Don't open it. Save it for your test. What test? Of being an old person? Wow, it actually did have batteries in here. You try to preserve it because we old. You're not wrong. I'm going to get cut. I'm going to have to go to the hospital because I got cut opening this. Well, how did you get cut? Oh, he's opening a pen from 2003. And now he's touching batteries. So the batteries actually look like they're in good shape.
Hell yeah, it's a raid! I want a raid! Let's raid! Raid on!
Honor Optimon! I remember 2000 well. Fun times. Honor Optimon, thank you so much for that raid. Long time no see, I know. I haven't been streaming, so it's really my fault, not yours. So here is my pen. All right. How the hell you turn it on? Oh, maybe you gotta have this. So these are earbuds, chillins. They look ironically kind of the same as nowadays stuff. So these, you know, they didn't go very far. 2003 was a year I dropped out of high school. Hey, you know what? High school ain't for everybody. All right. So I'm gonna see if I can do this. Which vault is yours? Which vault do you want it to? Please don't show us your peen. It has to be TOS. They got cameras in new peens. All right. So I'm going to turn it on. Maybe you got to put batteries in it. I don't know. Oh, you got to put the batteries in it. All right. How many does it hold? My high school was like Bayside High with blonde black Samoras. It's not working. Probably should read the instructions. I would think you would be welcome back, Kata Fatality. Note, this equipment has been tested and found to comply with the limits of Class B digital device Persuch and Part 15 of the FCC rules. Okay. Hey, I can order replacement parts. Connect the equipment to the outlet of the relocate the receiver antennas, increase separation between. Consult your dealer or experienced radio TV tech for help. Boy, if that doesn't scream old, I don't know what is. Consult the dealer of my radio pen. Or an experienced radio TV technician. What the hell is a TV technician these days? That's a job that doesn't exist. Oh, I heard something. Wait, why is it on with the pins out? You guys hear that? It's trying. I can't feel my left pointer finger. Why? I was going to try the other batteries. Can't hear nothing. I guess it's just me. So maybe it needs another battery in there. I don't know. Because I thought it came with replacement batteries, which means that would be 2. Is it safe to twist it just the perfect position? It might be. How do you guys not hear that? Maybe it'll just play 80 songs. It said Commonwealth. I heard something. It's like stuck. I didn't think nerdy could get more nerdy, but here we are. It's like it's trying. Maybe it needs all 4 in there. I don't know. I'll try all 4 sticking in there. It seemed to increase the transmission. Transmission? Transmission? All right. No. It's gotta be 3. Maybe it's only 2. I don't know. Oh, that battery is definitely bad. I just saw that. The other ones look okay. Oh, I lost it. I legit cannot hear nothing. Shh, let me live in the moment. Okay, I'm going to try this battery. Hang on. Little spring's a little bent in there. I love rock and roll. So have another triple scoop with me. Yeah, like when I put the rusty battery in there, I hear more. That was music. I don't want to play music. You look like a damn fool. Well, that was fun. That was worth $3. So it still works. 18-year-old technology, and it still works as good as the day that it was made. Thank you, Quasar. Thank you, Quasar, and your radio pen. Because I'm going to take this everywhere now. I no longer need my technology and iPhone because Quasar Radio Pen has got me covered. If I need to sign some legal documents, boom, Quasar Pen. If I need to listen to today's hot country, boom, Quasar Pen. Yay, Quasar Pen. Ting. $3. Don't you nickel and dime me. Damn it, Dan. You also need a 3.5 millimeter jack to plug it into your laptop, nerdy. That would actually be smart, but they didn't have laptops back then. Do we have to pay for the commercial? Yes, you got to pay for the commercial. You knew you should have kept it in the package. I wanted to know if it still worked, and it does. Now you can finally write checks. Yeah, I can finally write checks. Thanks, Quasar Pen. Uranium fever is happening all around. Yes. Well, it's funny when the first thing I heard, it says inside the Commonwealth, and I'm like, is it channeling my inner Fallout or something? I don't know. I can finally write checks. You couldn't get one from an electronics store? You go to your electronics store and see if you can find Quasar Pen. You ain't gonna find it. You gotta go to your Dollar General. Well, I still love Lethal. You look like a damn fool. Stop. Stop. Act professional. I am. Well. eBay has the answer. All right, let's move on to something a tad more practical. Just a more practical. So for the past couple episodes, I've been showing the G.I. Joe Classified series, and to move down the line, we're showing out number 4 in the line. Number 4, G.I. Joe Classifieds. It is Duke, the leader of the G.I. Joes, the A number 1, the Capitan. Bobby, stop with all those damn shenanigans. I have an old pocket stereo that runs off a 9-volt as a separate left and right volume control. Wow. And then he busts out the bottle, casual as can be. Nerdy, do you have the pin with the lady in the bikini when you turn it upside down? Ooh la la. So I actually have a funny story from that. We'll get to Duke in a minute. I have a funny story. So when I was, I don't know, 13, 12 to 14, somewhere in that. It was me, and I went with a friend and his family to, I can't remember the name of the beach, but somewhere along the coastline in the beachy area, right? So we went there, and of course, most beach town, I don't know about California, but like the South area, all their beach town is just filled with tourist things. One of the biggest things for tourist traps at beach areas are the spray paint shirts, right? You know, like Bob and Nikki, they went to Panama City. It's got some spray paint trees on it and stuff. You know, it looks real trashy. But literally, you're there, you buy a souvenir. It's the spray paint stuff, right? So I remember, again, I am the loner here. I'm with my friend and his family. So we're in one of those type of shops where you can buy like, you know, like mugs and, you know, shells and things like that, right? Well, literally, they had the whole area where they had those pens, right? They had a whole stack of them. And I'm like, well, I got my money, and they don't know what I spend my money on, so I'm going to buy one of the Nudie Girl pens. Like, I'm gonna buy one of the nudie girl pins. What are they gonna say? They don't know me. And let me be like, look, I got a pin. It's got a lady in a bikini on it. You don't know nothing about nothing. You don't know. Turn around, Karen. You know, whatever. Dirty little nitty. So I did. I actually bought one. Again, it's kind of like it's sort of like in your late teens, early 20s or something like that, when you gotta buy something, you know, you gotta buy that, you know, you gotta buy something, you know what I mean? And you don't want to be the creep that walks up to the counter and just buys like a box of condoms. You know what I mean? You gotta buy some other stuff. You know, you gotta buy like 3 or 4 things. You just walk up, slam a whole box down, and be like, I'm ready. Bag it up. You know, you gotta buy a couple other things. You know, I'll have this. Oh, gotta have a knife. You know, you start putting stuff with it. You know, and I remember I put the pin back, right? And I walked around this whole thing trying to find stuff that wouldn't necessarily go with the pin, but it would be enough to like weigh down the bag so that I could hide the pin in it in case they're like, oh, what'd you get? Oh, nudie girl pin. That's all you bought? No, I'm not a pervert. Of course, I bought, you know, a figure and a magic wand. No, like a Nerf gun. Yes. Those things your parents never let you buy, like Nerf guns or a corn dog. But yeah, like that's one of those things. So I remember going around that shop. I don't remember what I bought, but I bought like a couple of things. I think I bought a hat. And so I bought a couple of things to go with the nudie girl pin. And I don't remember what I did. I remember that thing broke because, you know, of course you take it to school. That's what you did in the 90s. You took your nudie girl pin to the school, you know. So it's kind of like, oh, yes, math teacher, I'm just doing my math. True story. That's a true story. Now I don't have one. I have a coffee mug that does that. Like you put hot liquid in and all of a sudden there's a nudie girl. I have one of those, but I don't necessarily have the pin itself. Now I want one. All right. Anyway, sorry. Long ranty story. Back to this. Duke from G.I. Joe Classified series. These are the first time they've ever released G.I. Joe in the 6-inch line. So that means they go with all your Marvel Legends and your DC figures and all that stuff. Thanks for calling me a creep. Wait a minute. You literally just walked up and bought a nudie girl pin and walked out strutting. Yeah. This is for me. Tell me your story, Spock. Well, you gotta wear a hat when looking at your nudie pin. You're not wrong. Eyes forward. Yes, ma'am. Nudie pin. Yes, the old tip to strip pins was great. Tip to strip. I like that. So we're gonna open up, Duke, because I'm displaying these figures. I want them to be displayed properly. Tip to strip. I love that. I absolutely love that. But yeah, now I gotta get a nudie girl pin. Thanks. It goes good with my nudie girl bottle opener. Thanks, Dan. Always on hand. Nothing special in there. Do not look directly into the box. So there is Duke. Got a little shovel and backpack and a couple of pew-pews. A little... What the hell is that? Binoculars? I don't know what that is. Yeah, I think that's what they're called. You know what? Sounds good to me. I don't know. I guess it is a little... Oh, yeah, it's a little pair of binoculars. You look through that end. It's got a little scope on this side. It's adorable. But yeah, these things are just, like, fantastically detailed. And what I really like the belt is not, like... He's not molded with the belt. The belt is added. The sash is added. Yes, and another time, just a lighter with the same gimmick. See, that's the thing. Like, it's the confidence. Like, I don't have that confidence to walk up and just be like, bam! One thing, please. I like to bundle. Do not look directly into the box. That's what, yeah, well, you know. Yo, I'm very late. Bifocals with a zoom. A lighter. I forgot. They do make lighters. You're right. So, yeah. Great detail with this dude. Like, old school times, they would just paint everything the same color. But look, he's even got the little shoulder, the shoulder stripes up there, painted differently. Hell, even the belt buckle's a different color than the rest of the belt. Like, they actually took time with these figures, and I really, really appreciate it. They're more open to straight noculars. But, so yeah, I love these figures. I love what they're doing with it. But again, I wish that they would just release more of them so I don't have to go to, you know, like eBay or something to get everything in line. But that's just me. Good to see you, Rebel. How are you? How are you doing? How was your week? How was your work week? For the most part, I know there are people who work the weekends only, but for the most part, the week's over. Time to relax on the weekend. I don't get to do that this weekend, but everybody else does. Change him into Dolph Lundgren from Rocky IV. They actually make those figures. They actually do make those figures. This Pit Boy right here is really starting to hurt my arm, and now I'm starting to feel for the Wanderer here. Heroes knows all about the Wanderer. So I'm trying to get a little cushion. Stop my wrist from hurting here. I've only been wearing it for an hour and 45 minutes straight. At least I'm not dying. I can actually, you know, breathe tonight. Boss, how you doing, man? How was your work week? That's a little better. Yeah. Boop, boop, boop. All right. I think we got time for one more. Dan doesn't need to take a picture. He has cameras everywhere. You're not wrong. So I got time for one more. I have a awesome figure or I don't know how to describe it. Deluxe. Deluxe is a better way. All right, I got something early in the morning. Nighty night. Uno Rottman, thank you so much for the host or raid. I always call it a host. But seriously, thank you very much. Hope you had fun tonight. I hope your stream was fantastic, and we'll see you very, very soon. Ask the Internet. Oh, you're right. I do owe you some Ask the Internet. Well, let me do this. Let me do the next toy, and then we'll move on. Well, I'll get some Ask the Internet. It reminds me of my favorite Simpsons quote when he buys all the stuff to hide his fireworks. Yeah, give me one of those porno mags, a large box of condoms, a bottle of Old Harper, a box of panty shields, and some illegal fireworks, and one of those disposable enemas. You know what? Make it two. Wanderer, the one who roams around and round. I'm glad you got the joke. Yeah, that's kind of how it is. That's kind of how it was. So when you find yourself falling for some girl, you hop on that car of yours and roam around the world. Yes. Both of you got it. Building props as usual. I have to send you some pred masks somewhere down the line. Hell yes. Marge says, I don't know what you have planned for tonight, but count me out. I remember that. Yeah. Some illegal fireworks. That's how it always was. You know, if I had to go to the store to buy, unmentionables for dudes, like you don't just walk up and be like, 1 pack, please. No, you gotta put some stuff, like at least some sweet tarts or, unsweetened tea. You gotta put something with it. Like walking up and buying one nudie pin. Like I'll do it now. It's on the internet. Nobody gives a damn. But like, one nudie pin, please. I don't have the confidence. Spock, you are the man. You are the man. Very good, guys. Hello. I've just now woken up again. All right, so I've got a really cool figure or a deluxe figure. What do you guys want to see? And then we'll do some Ask the Internet. So deluxe, really cool, deluxe. What do you guys want to see? The other one will obviously be shown on, hang on, I'll tell you when my next show is supposed to be. I think it's Wednesday. Yes, Wednesday. Wednesday is my next show after this one. So no show Monday or Tuesday, but Wednesday. Just condoms and pop rocks. Make him question your kinkiness. That's marriage. But yeah, so why not make a poll? Because I don't have the capabilities to make a poll. It's too damn difficult. You bitches can just type. You bitches can type. See? So you could have just said something, Sal, instead of trying to make my life more difficult. I I never understood why people would be embarrassed when buying nowadays, I don't give a damn. Today, I don't care. I'll go buy a crate. I don't give it. I truly don't. I want to say it was about 5 years ago, I stretched a condom over my head on this show. It didn't work. It broke about halfway. I have a very large head. You getting laid, and now they know it. Pole high. I was trying to type, but didn't know how to spell a word. Just make it up as you go. It doesn't matter. You don't have to get it right. I actually went in planning to buy frozen White Castles, but they were sold out, so I only got a pen. You impulse bought a tip to strip? Poles are easier than a Canadian getting laid. Wait, does that happen a lot too? Red, trance, you're holding out on me. But yeah, nowadays I don't care, but like 16, 17, 18 is a little like, Spock, I love you anyway, but now I love you even more. Like, I don't know if I've ever impulse bought. Well, I take that back, because again, it kind of goes back to what Homer Simpson did. Kind of like, I guess I'm gonna take one of them nudie magazines, like you're standing up there, like, okay, ring up my potato chips, like, big jugs 5, one of these, please. I kind of get it. That's what spell check is for. It's true, but again, you don't have to even spell check. Just put the word out there. We'll figure it out. I don't speak great English. My fiance wants something frozen this year for Christmas, so I got her frozen chicken. Well, I guess that's better than the frozen DVD. All right, well, the only person who gave a damn to even speak, which was Esky Beats, which said cool figure, so we'll save the deluxe for next Wednesday. So the cool figure, this comes from McFarlane Toys, which is automatically cool. It is the Witcher, Geralt of Riviara. And this is the game-based, not the Superman-based. Pretty badass, detailed figure. I know my ring light's terrible with the reflection, but they took some damn time with this figure. 2 different swords, an actual head of a monster that he'd slain, the Wild Hunt. Toss a coin. No, Esky, you won. You won. Literally, South Rebel could have at least offset the polls to make me flip a coin, but he's like, no, do a poll. Canadians, do a poll. It looks damn cool. Nice. We're actually going to open it. We're going to open it and get a closer look at this guy. My spell check is in Dutch. It's going to end up like one of those cakes that I ate tonight. My brother has always never cared about what people think. I remember one day he was sitting in our front steps smoking in his underwear. See, that's the kind of confidence that I've always desired. I'll have confidence on here. I don't give a damn. But actually in public, like, someone can actually walk up and be like, you should really put some pants on. Or like Lethal coming up, you're acting like a damn fool. I don't want that. I don't want confrontation in real life. I just want to be me. It would have been a coin toss. Yeah, your brother's got some hellacious confidence. I'm trying to look at this damn, this demon head in here. Come on out and don't break, please. Please don't break. All right, we got it. Nerdy, I meant toss a coin to your Witcher. Oh! Well, never mind then. Toss a coin to your Witcher.
Oh,
Demon Beast
yeah,
head.
you know that I am the macho man, macho madness, but you are the cream of the crop. Oh, yeah.
Stoopy! Thank you so damn much, Stoopy. 17 months. Damn it, man. My tonsils still feel irritated. Girl, stop when it gets to the tongue. Stu, thank you so much. Seriously. How are you doing, my friend? Good to see you. Oh, man. I was trying to think. Lady Bell's posted about her throat hurting this morning. And I was going to say something, and I backtracked. I was like, well, she might actually not be feeling good, so I didn't say anything. I cannot remember what I was going to say either. Dang, I can't remember. It's something very close to what I just said. But anyway, so there's the beast head of the Witcher figure. And again, if you guys want to see all the stuff that I show tonight, but never being taken out of the box, you got to check out Stupid Asso right here on Twitch. Because tonight, I actually broke open The Witcher, Geralt, whatever you want to call him. If you're watching Fable Vixen stream, it's all kinds of names. I needed a laugh for doing it last night. Ah, well. You know how... Wow. You know how people are. I didn't think you would be offended, but other people would be like, I can't believe you said that to Lady Bells. This is why Stu doesn't open it. It literally takes forever. Hey, Trancy, thank you so much, man, for stopping in. Seriously. Why would they buckle in his feet? Trance, thank you so much for stopping in, man. I appreciate you. I hope you have a fantastic weekend. Oh, you're going to work now? It's Friday. You're going to work now? Oh, somebody give him a hug. Then those people don't know us very well, do they? You know. But I backspaced it. I was like, yeah, well, because I know what it's like. I know what it's like. I have a hiatal hernia, so I have like constant acid reflux. So all that kind of stuff just kind of mixes a lot all the time, and sometimes the back of my throat burns for like days and days and days. So I kind of understand where you're coming from. All right, so there's Jerry. Pretty decent. Like I said, he's basing off the video games and not off the Netflix series. But damn, look at that armor. That armor is ridiculous. McFarlane always knocks it out the park. And I love that there's a sheath for both swords. They really, really knocked it out the park with this. Oh, and it looks like, hang on, the wolf head can actually hang from him. How awesome is that? Oh my god. That's awesome. Let me get these swords out so we can display him properly. Stu, this is what these look like outside the packages. I'm probably going to have my tonsils removed and have to go in... Wait, I have to go see your ears, nose, and throat specialist next month. No! When I was... I want to say when I was like 12, something like that, I had strep throat and pneumonia or something. I had strep throat like 3 times in a year, something like that. And then I had real bad pneumonia. And the doctor said, they said, if he has strep one more time, they're going to take his tonsils. And I haven't had it since. I'm like, really? So, still got them. I try to keep all my parts. Nah, I think I'll keep them, man. I found the best fix for acid reflux. Teaspoon of baking soda in a glass of water. Put baking soda and vinegar down, man. You're a volcano from 6th grade. Aww. Your tonsils got scared. They did. Don't take us out. So, the swords are more white than gray or silver. I know they have a gray appearance, but they're more white than anything. I think that they kind of slacked a little. Just a little on the sword display. Just a smidge. But they made it up for it in the chainmail. And I love the fact that there's both sheaths are back there. I really think that that's just awesome. Okay, that one definitely goes in there. Like, that's just badass. Jerry, remember to square your shoulders, Jerry. Pepsid works for me mostly. I had strep and pneumonia at the same time when my daughter was 9 months old, and she had the flu at the same time. So then my husband had 2 sick people deal with it one time. That sounds awful. So yeah, fantastic figure. McFarlane knocks it out the park. Once again, I love that the head can hang on the hook. Awesome. Awesome. All right. So let's play Ask the Internet real quick. Oh man, I can't get to it. I was going to try to get to the Meeseeks box. I was going to try, but I don't think I can. I really don't. I need something to reach with. Y'all listen closely. I have a wicked ulcer. Tums of life. Bananas are great for reflux too. I only get bad acid reflux if I eat some sour sweets a lot. I was listening for a fart. No, I was hitting the Meeseeks box, which is proudly displayed on a shelf, but not really accessible to bring in front of the microphone. How heavy is that wrist thing? Maybe about 2 pounds, something like that. Probably about 2 pounds. It's throwing me off. All right, so Esky Beats has requested some of the, I always call it Ask the Internet, but it's Answer the Internet. But I always say Ask the Internet. You need an old person reacher like I got for the kitchen because I'm too short. Thalia, I know it's in the game, but I can't remember how tall you actually are. What is your height, girl? All right, here we go. This is for everybody, and we're not making a poll. If there was a snail following you for the rest of your life, and if you touched it, you'd die, how long could you survive? Wow. You mean a grandson? I love the description here. Look at the snail with the knife. 5'3" to 5'5" because 5'5" counts, damn it. Oh, 5'3 and a half. I think that's the height of my chair. A very long time because I'm not touching the snail. Same. Well, you got to think about it, right? You'd have to sleep because snails, they can go vertical, right? So they can go up the side of your bedpost, across. 3 days depends on the potency of the poison. No. Picture a snail with a knife, okay? That dude's coming after you, right? And again, you gotta sleep, okay? You gotta go to sleep, and snails can go anywhere. So you gotta sleep at a weird angle on top of a Vaseline pole or something. The knife with the snap. Not as I have. No, you can't attack the snail, okay? Walk in zigzags, then it takes longer for them to catch you. I'll just put salt on a snail and it will dissolve. No. You can't attack the snail. That's not how this works. That's not the name of the question. It's not how do you defeat a snail with a knife? No. What do you have to do? You have to get away from it. How long can you survive? Just run far away. Right, okay. Fine. That's fine. But he's still got your scent and he's still coming after you. The question is, how long could you survive? Surround your bed with salt. Problem solved. One, if he's a cunning one and he goes up the wall, across the ceiling, and then he drops. Your bed's surrounded with salt, but he went across the ceiling and dropped. Run and scream like Lady Bells. I moved across the country so many times it would never catch me. Okay, that's acceptable. No idea. Minutes to infinity depends on if I was moving away from it when it started chasing me. Yes, Spock. Very logical. I pay this guy. Where do you get all these emotes? I'm a salty individual, so touching me would kill him. Fair. All right, let's move on. Oh. I don't stay tuned or put it in a jar. Hey, now you're thinking. I don't know if I want to read that one. All right, I got 2 left. We'll do 2 more. All right. We'll do the easy one first. All right, I got 2 more. The easy one first. What is the best Starburst flavor? What is the best Starburst flavor? I'm gonna say it chill. I actually like the orange. Say it, flavor. Pink strawberry. I think my favorite is the cherry, the red ones. Yeah, you can say the color. You don't have to say the actual flavor of it. Grape? Do they make a grape? I guess in like the tropical ones they do. Anything but cherry? What? Anything but cherry? I demand all your lemon starburst. Hear ye, the bells has spoken. I'm torn between cherry and strawberry. Those gotta be the top. But I actually like the orange ones. I don't like the lemon. And I really don't like the pink ones. I like cherry and orange the best. Yeah. Never been at Starbucks. No, Starburst. Burst. Candy. Starburst. I don't know. We don't have Starburst. That's right. All you have is like gruel and jupiler. Strawberry watermelon. Ooh, Red Walrus throwing in one. Strawberry is quite good too. No Starburst. No Starburst. Now, did you hear they're bringing back lime Skittles? About damn time. I don't like green apple. I like lime Skittles. Green apple was never right for me. At least that's how I felt. All right. Last question of the day. This is directed directly at Esky Beats, but I would like everybody else to answer as well. Want to screw with someone? Put a bowl of M&M's out for a week and then start mixing Skittles into the bowl. Ooh. Don't forget chocolate. Never been those either. Green apple's gross. I agree. All right, here we go. Now, I don't want any loopholes in this, okay? This says girlfriend, but it applies to significant other. If you don't have a significant other at this current point, it is someone that you love, okay? This could be a family member. This could be a friend. This could be a pet. I don't care. But this applies to you. There are no loopholes because I already know some of you people are trying to cycle your way out of this and trying to be like, well, I don't have nobody who would do this. No. That's not the point, okay? So this applies. This applies. You picture whomever you want. Doesn't matter. Pet, family, significant other, girlfriend, whatever, boyfriend, whatever. Okay? Okay? Okay. Here we go. You have to pick one food for your significant other, girlfriend, boyfriend, husband, wife, friend, family member, pet, to chew up and spit into your mouth. What do you pick? One food. What food you picking? You guys wanted it. I got 14 say-its. I said it. You answer it. I will wait as I sip my Quantum. Skittles. Chocolate. Okay. I think chocolate's a good one. I think Skittles are a good one. Strawberries are fantastic because you just get like pureed strawberries. Gummy worms, because you don't even have to chew. All you can do is just swallow the mush. M&M's. M&M's work. It's just chocolate. You know, you don't see what they do. They suck all the candy coat off, so that's just like this goo chocolate going down. That's great. Dairy. Is that milk? Cheese? Just dairy. Across the board, dairy. Whatever she wants. No, heroes. Get out of here with that. Donut. That's not dairy. I almost said sushi, but I love sushi, and that's my daughter's favorite food. Marshmallows. Smart. I call my partner Strawberry Girl because she likes strawberry milkshakes. Honey, it's already been thrown up by bees once already. That's pretty smart too. I like that. If you're gonna baby bird, might as well commit. Yeah, granola bar. It'd be almost unnoticeable difference. See, I like how everybody played the game except for heroes. Chewed up cheese, tasty. Bees. I'm glad nobody said like pizza because man, put it in a blender. Just cheeseburger with extra onions. Bees. I thought that would be an interesting one. I'm sorry, my brain is sleepy. Pick a food, Dan. Not the bees. Not the bees. I actually did. You missed the show. On Wednesday, I was actually trapped in a giant wacky whale inflatable tube, man, and I did that. Maple syrup. There you go. Vegemite. Ugh. I don't want Vegemite straight up, let alone coming back at me after being chewed. If it was my son-in-law, I would have said chicken nuggets, but after last night, fatality. Fatality, perfect timing. Fatality, focus. What food would you choose to have Mama Fatality chew up and spit back into your mouth? Fatality's like, really? I just got here. Really, bro? Turning my power button on. I'm waiting for that vanilla ice cream. Hey, dairy, right? Am I right? Dairy? Lethal just invented a new kink for Jinxie tonight. No food, yuck. I wish my mama would. An everlasting gobstopper so they could never chew it. See, Stu, right there, thinking about it. I love it. I love it. All right. Let's do it. Let's do it. Steak with ketchup. Oh my God. A steak with ketchup. Oh God. Can they just spit in my mouth instead? Oh, that's freaky deaky. So what did you guys learn tonight on this late show this evening? What did you guys learn? Honey can't be chewed. Say so. Thank you, Esky. Thank you. I learned that turkey has unhealthy obsession with coconut and nuts. Yeah, I agree with that one. What are we spitting food in each other's mouth? That's nasty as hell. Hey, look, blame Esky Beats, okay? He's the one that wanted some of this tonight, okay? Like I said, the whole thing went to Esky, and in just a few hours, he's going to meet his girl that he calls Strawberry Girl, and she's going to spit strawberries back into his mouth. It's going to be freaky deaky, man. You can see it on his OnlyFans. Esky Beats has got an OnlyFans, if you guys don't know. An OF. He's an accountant. Heroes, what'd you learn tonight? I learned that y'all nasty. Yes, listen. I'm only the guy that delivers. Okay. Shh. Wait, I'm trying to get you more business. There's a whole new line of Master Universe based on the second Netflix series. Sheesh. Yeah, I did not even start into that. I saw those. I haven't seen the second line yet, but I saw the first line and I'm like, look, it's just too much. I gotta step away. So I haven't picked up any of them. I learned that Jizzy can discern between the different nuts that are in his mouth at the same time. You would be right, madam. You would be right. She loves strawberry milkshakes. Only Funkno. Only Funkno. Yeah, Stu, I totally understand where you're coming from, but I've got to draw the line from time to time when it comes to that kind of stuff. Do I like them? I think the Skelegod or whatever it was, I thought that looked awesome. He-Man looked really good. The Moss Man, I really wish they would have made it in felt or something, but I had to draw the line. I've got too much stuff. I'm really out of room. I was out of room before I even bought these damn G.I. Joes. So I had to call it quits. I can't pick those up. I've got the classic line, and I've got the, down here, the wrestling ones. That's where I'm going to live with it. I learned some people actually try to disguise purchases. It's just not a sitcom gag. I pity everyone who has. Well, that's me. I love that. See, we learned from each other tonight. It's perfect. What did you learn? To sponsored by Ocean Spray and McDonald's strawberry milkshakes. The revelations are cool AF, but the others seem like play school. Oh, really? I guess I haven't seen the Play School looking ones. I saw that they made small ones. Like, they're not as tall as G.I. Joes. They're kind of squatty. I'm like, that looks terrible. Fist bump Thalia. Woo. I learned that I miss talking to you guys way too much. Heroes, all you got to do is just stay up past your bedtime and go to work. I learned that there's no delights in Turkish box, and we need more volume for Radio Pin. Yes, as Lethal said, you look like a damn fool. I think that's one of the best things that's ever been said in here. You look like a damn... Yeah, you're right. You're right. Want a bedtime story? Bring it on, Fatality. I learned that Jizzy streams hella late on Fridays. Who knew? Well, it was a work schedule problem was the real reason. But it's October. If this was any other month, I would have said screw it. I'll make it up to you guys on Monday. But it's October. I'm trying to do my costume thing. So legit McDonald's strawberry milkshake. That's her favorite. The pin turned him into a big dummy. It's fantastic. I love it. I love it very much. Yes, it's only 6 a.m. here. Hey, what's the sun look like? It looks very bright. All right, let's go. Let's get out of here. Honestly, truly, I don't want to go. I love hanging out with you guys. It's been a fantastic show. It's been real fun. The biggest thing is that I'm not trapped in a giant, wacky, inflatable tube man. Nerdy, you have 2 packages coming your way next week. Just an FYI. I fully love a Jizzy stream. I always get the soul healing laughter from y'all. Well, thank you. Oh, y'all, not just me. Never mind. It was a frozen strawberry night. MFers are bird feeding each other with chew food. Nasty. The end. Well, you're not wrong. All right. So let's get out of here. Like I said, I will see you guys on Wednesday. Wednesday is my next stream. You never know what the next costume is gonna be. You truly don't. Sometimes I have to make it up on the fly, because things didn't come in, and sometimes they're ready to go. Like tonight, I was ready to go. Wednesday, who the hell knows? Show up for all the pandemonium, because that's what this entire show is about, if you know what I mean. All right. It is Friday. It is time to get the freaking weekend started. I'm going to give you guys a nerd circle from the Vault Boy himself. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Boom. I will see you later. Have a fantastic weekend. Follow the raid.
Nerdy Effect.
It's the Nerdy Effect.
8.0.
7.0. 2.0.
6.0, y'all.
4.0, darling.
6.0. To beatbox. Joey rules.
It's a Nerdy Effect.
The Nerdy Effect.
8.0. 7.0.
8.0.
I 8.0 once. It was awful.
Nerdy Effect.
Not the dose, not the dose.
8.0.
Ice cream man is coming! The ice cream man is coming! Ma! Ma! Throw down some money! The ice cream man is
8.0.
8.0.